Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Don. My channel exists to help people learn how to program in different languages such as Python. I also go over HTML, CSS, and different data frames in Python. So in this video today, we are going to create a chart. And this chart's going to list the different populations in the world. We're going to use countries such as China, India, United States, Indonesia, and Pakistan, and we're going to take the population density and we're going to create a bar chart pretty much and log all that information in here. This is just a sample that we're going to do. This isn't based on real-time information. So this is just to get down the concepts of using GeoPandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code. That's pretty much my favorite code editor. You can use whatever code editor that you see that works best for you. Also, I am operating on a Windows computer. So first things first, I'm going to create a folder. It's called Geo Project. I already have that folder created. I'm going to go into Visual Studio Code. I'm going to hit File, Open Folder, and I'm going to click Geo Project. I know in my videos recently I have not created a development environment. In my next few videos, I'll show you how to create a development environment. It's a good practice to do so, but I'm not going to do that in this video. But probably in my next video, I'll do that. So once you select your project folder, you're going to click New File, and we're going to name this folder just geo_info.py. Now that we're in here, we're going to go to our terminal and we're going to install some of our libraries. We're going to pip install GeoPandas. I already installed all this, so it'll show that the information has been satisfied on my end. So we'll do pip GeoPandas. Then we're going to do pip install matplotlib. And then pip install Seaborn. Now that we have our libraries installed, we can now import them. So we're going to import GeoPandas as GPE. Whoops. We're going to import matplotlib.plot or pyplot as PLT. And then we're going to import Seaborn as SNS. Next set of code is that we're going to load the world data set from GeoPandas. So we'll just type in the comment. This will load the world data set from GeoPandas. World equals gpd.read underscore file gpd datasets get underscore path. Okay, now that we have that set up, we're going to create a sample that's going to hold the different countries' population density. Like I said before, we're going to be using China, India, United States, Indonesia, and Pakistan. So this little sample. And okay, population population underscore density underscore data equals, say, country, China, India, United States, Indonesia, I'm going to say Pakistan. And you can always pick different countries that you want. This is just a sample so you guys can have an idea on how to build this type of project. Next, we're going to, excuse me, we're going to set up the population density. Population density. Okay, let me double check something real quick. I'm trying to figure out why we have this red line. Of course, it's the small details you have to pay attention to. Forgot the comma. Now that we have that set up, we're going to create a data frame from the population density data that we have. So we'll say this will create a data frame from the population density data that we have collected. So we'll say df stands for data frame population underscore density equals pd.data frame population density underscore data. Next, we're going to merge the population density data with the world data set based on the country names we have. So we're going to say merged equals world merge df underscore population density left underscore on equals name, and then say right on equals country. Okay, let me just double check this, trying to figure out why do we have this red line. Syntax error was never closed. Let me see. Merged equals world.merge df population underscore density left on name equals or left, excuse me, left on equal name. There we go. It's so weird. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Now that we have all of our information laid out, now we're going to plot all of this. So we're going to say, see, leave a comment. We'll say, also, if you're like trying to learn or you're trying to figure out, it's always like for me when I learn programming, it's always good to like study under different people. Like when I was learning, I didn't just focus on one person. I watched a lot of different videos from other people, and some really good programming teachers or that I would recommend for you to check out would be their channels on YouTube would be Code with Mosh. He's a very good teacher, very knowledgeable about the different programming languages and frameworks. Also, John Elder from Codemy. He's very knowledgeable. He covers a lot of things like Bootstrap, Python, JavaScript, SQL, or SQL, a lot of different things. So these are just a few people you can check out. Also, Udemy has a lot of whoops, Udemy has a lot of good teachers on there as well. So I would recommend checking them out. So pretty much what we're doing right here is we're pretty much setting up our plot where all the information is going to be set up at. Like right now, we're setting up the country, the country. It's going to be on the x-axis, or the x label, and next we're going to do the y label. This one is going to be the population density per kilometer. In the program, so we know that's people per square kilometer. And now we're going to set up the title. We will call this World Population Density. T.height underscore layout. Show. And now we're going to show all of this information that we put in our program. We're going to hit File, Save, and then let's clear down here. Put clear in the terminal, and then hit the Run button. PD data frame population density. Oh yes, my mistake. So that should be GPD. That's what's so good about these, terminals and the integrated development environments. What I really like about Visual Code Studio, it's very vocal on like your syntax errors, so it saves you a lot of time. And this I believe should be geo data frame. And there you go. We have our bar chart set up. We have the population density, people per square kilometer. The title, world population density.